Partridge, and that was, of course, the Beatles' Paperback Writer. It's a great riff to play, but in typical Beatles style, it's actually a bit more challenging than it first looks. Now, just before we get into the teaching, I wanted to let you know that you can access and download both the tab for this riff and our great studio recorded backing track by simply clicking the link below. Oh, and in addition to these downloads, I'll also send you some more classic riff lessons too. Right, let's get started. Okay, so the key of this song, sorry, I don't mean the key, as in G, which it is, there's only two chords in it, I think G and C or something like that. But anyway, the thing about this is you're taking a G5 or G minor shape, it doesn't really matter, and you're not really going to move that shape from the guitar, you're just going to move your fingers off and on the frets. I'll show you what I mean. What you need to do first of all is play a G minor shape, or you could call it a G5, but essentially you need to make sure you've got the third fret of the bottom E held down, the fifth fret of the A string and the fifth fret of the D string held down. That's the basic shape you're going to use, okay? And you're just going to take your fingers off and on like that, and with a bit of mastery with your right hand, a bit of string skipping and stuff, make that beautiful melody sound out. So, first part goes like this, like that. Okay, so we're going to hit the bottom E string third fret, which is the G note, and then we're going to take our hand off here and we're going to play the C note, which is the third fret of the A string, and hammer on to the fifth fret of the A string, which is the D note. So again, like that. And then because we're going to bang both of those fingers down at the same time, it's that G5 or G minor shape, you're then going to hit the fifth fret of the D string. So we have like that. Now this is where it gets a bit more complicated. We're then going to skip back down to the bottom E string, third fret, G note again, and hit that. So we have this. And we're going to then take our finger off the D string and play the third fret of the D string there. So we were playing that, take it off, and you have that. That's the F note. So what we have so far is, and again, keep your fingers off now. We're going to go back down to that G note again, bottom third fret, bottom E string, and then up to the C note, which is the third fret of the A string, like that. So what we have so far is, I'll do it again for you. I mean, I've just taken one finger off there for that D string, but you can take both off, it's entirely up to you. After you've done that, you're then going to go back down to that bottom G note again, that third fret on the E string, like that. So that's just sort of like your constant repetition, going back down to that. So we'll show you where we've got up to now with that last bottom, that last G note. We're going to finish off with a hammer on, third fret on the A string, which is the C note, and hammer on to the fifth fret on the A string, which is the D note, followed by the F note, which is the third fret of the D string. So that hammer on goes like this. So you just hammer on like that. You don't have to take your finger off, I tend to do that. You can go or like that. So that's your very, very end bit. So playing it all through slowly, it sounds like this. Messed that up, let's do it again. All there is to it. It does take a bit of practice. It's like I did then. When you slow it down, you're trying to think, what note have I got to hit next and all that sort of stuff. To start it off slowly, gradually build up. That's probably the best thing to do, is play along to the beginning first video along with me as you build up your speed, and then you can hit the backing track. Now when you get to the backing track, it's got a little bit of a drum beat that might throw you out slightly. So when the keyboard starts off after the 4-click intro, 1, 2, 3, 4, you then need to count 4 2 more times before you hit the beginning note. So what I mean is the click has gone click, 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 and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I mean? So there we are. That was a bit more fluid, wasn't it? So hope you enjoyed that. It's a really, really great track to learn to play. Good warm up for your fingers and everything as well. Hope you enjoy it. And obviously the good thing about this, you can play this anywhere up the neck, so you can actually practice it. Because there's no open strings involved. So that's probably another extra little exercise that you can undertake. So I'm going to sign off now. Keep practicing and I'll catch you all soon. Ciao for now.